Welcome back to Copper Star Precision, the channel dedicated to getting you more points at your competitive shooting matches. We're still going over the January course of fire for NRL22. This is stage 3. It's called Running into 2024. On this stage, we're using the NRL22 pyramid, and the stage description is as follows. On the start signal, engage a target with one shot, hit or miss from 10 different positions on the pyramid. No position may be repeated. Note, the MD will divide each center 2x4 to allow for 2 separate positions. I'll put the target sizes down here. Luckily, it's only one target at one distance, so we're going to dial, set our parallax ahead of time. We don't have to worry about changing targets, dialing, anything like that. Set it and forget it. But here, obviously, the key is movement. Now, when it says the MD will, the match director will divide each center 2x4, to me that means, you know, the midway point makes 2 different positions. So there'll either be like a piece of tape here, or they'll paint the middle, and we can do 2 positions from each of the centers. Now, this is really, the world is your oyster when it comes to this. It's just really finding your 10 most comfortable positions and then trying to find a way to quickly transition between those. It's only a 10-round stage, but with all the movement, it's gonna be tough. So I recommend backing off the magnification, maybe to like 12 power. We're just using the center crosshairs and making a wind hold if we need to. So you can back off the magnification so you have a bigger field of view, faster target acquisition, and really it just comes down to your 10 favorites. So for me, in the pyramid stage, I stand for the top 2 rungs, I kneel for the next 2 rungs, and I go prone for the lower rung. But that's only basically 5 positions on one side. But if you go prone, then what's gonna happen is, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to transition in and out of that position if you're all the way on the ground. The middle is interesting, but then you have to actually take your rifle in and out of the barricade, whereas you can just swing your rifle from the outside to the outside. So a couple matches prior, we've had the pyramid, and it's usually been like top to bottom on one side, top to bottom on the other side. That's totally an option. You can save a little time here in the middle because you should be able to just slide over for the second position. The question is, will the third leg of this pyramid block the target? So that's something you're gonna have to figure out at your match. Hopefully it doesn't. But just to give you some idea, pick your favorite 5 positions. Gear used here, I like using the Gray Ops plate with a flat bag here, because it goes with the rifle. I won't need this, and in fact, I don't want even though the bipod provides balance, I don't want to use it because if I'm going to be going in and out, it might get caught on something. So up here, up top, we've got standing. We can swing out here. Also standing for me, like this, and then kneeling for the next positions. If we want to go in, we can go in, and it's hard to slide on this one because my barrel is going to hit that. So depending on your barrel length, you might want to think about that. So what I think I'm going to do for this stage is basically going to be top 2, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come in here, 7, 8, come out, 9, and then maybe 10. Just kind of make like a loop. So I'll be standing for the first 2. When I get to here, I'll be kneeling on this one. And these are faster transitions because I can just swing the rifle out. So we find the target there, we're kneeling. Here we're at a low kneel. And even on this rung, I might bring something like Coltac Mega Bag as rear support. Something like this. This is super stable. And then on the bottom rung, this bag is probably a little too high. So that's why you have the smaller pump pillow for a prone position there. But really it's just gonna come down to figuring out what order makes the most sense for you. Now, if you're gonna go into a position, that feels really good with this bag here. So I might wanna utilize these 4 positions. And by 4 positions, I mean, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5th position here. Engage, grab the rifle in and out and in, move this over. This is a separate position, engage here. Now we can just slide the rifle this way, grab this, that was pretty fast. Find the target again, engage, now we're going out and in. Engage here, that looks pretty good. And then, so if we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, I might as well just go inside for prone with this bag, or a super low kneel, and then just slide to the other side for the last position, just like that. So Again, barrel length is going to determine, I think you can probably do the slide on the bottom 3 rungs. 4th rung is going to be tough. So those are kind of the options. You're either swinging on the outside, working with gravity, or you're going out and in, and you're hopefully using rear support because 2 points of contact is going to be way more stable. So I really like this on these positions here on the 2nd rung. So that's 4 taken care of. I could probably do the 4 on the bottom just as easily. So I just have to find 2 more. So maybe that's inside these 2 because it's a quick transition between this and this. Again, the question is going to be, will you hit the 3rd leg depending on where the target's located? So this is one of the ones that you're going to have to kind of figure out during the match, but know what position your body needs to be in. Again, for me, standing top 2, kneeling next to, prone on the bottom, and then figure out if you want to go in and out and slide. You can probably do that on these middle 3, lower 3 rungs. So it's going to be up to you, but again, if you can bring support gear for 2 points of contact, that's going to be better. If you can work with gravity, that's going to be better when it comes to transitioning. But let me know what you're going to do in the comments while you're down there. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe in this video. Until I see you next time, as always, score more points.